but it's completely empty.
showing you guys
Electrodynamics just says fast portal. Hexagon Force says this is the dual health. Blast Processing says dart goes up while you're holding. Geometrical Dominator says write this one, it's pretty important. And Big Dash says dash. Alright, this one's a bit more of an obscure one, but I figured I'd throw it in anyways. In the game files for the Windows Phone version of Geometry Dash 2.0, there seems to be an unfinished version of the menu sprite sheet with quite a few differences. It's mostly the same as what you'd expect, but a lot of the buttons are just replaced with black squares. I'm not really sure why it's there, but I'd assume those textures are either placeholders, or most likely it's just a corrupted version of the game sheet. Either way, I'm glad it's unused, because only an insane person would want to navigate the menus like this. This next one isn't directly in the game, but it comes from RobTop, and I'd say that's good enough for this video. Throughout the years, Rob has shared lots of concept art and behind-the-scenes screenshots with the community. Often these images are actually uploaded and hosted on boomlinks.com, which is also the main server for the game. In early 2019, a mysterious screenshot hosted on the site was leaked, with the file name diabolical_monstor.png. The image shows off a new monster type and isn't really anything groundbreaking, but what's weird is that as far as I can tell, it was never publicly linked by RobTop, meaning it was most likely only meant for a private group like the mod chat. When asked about the monster in the voice chat, RobTop just disregarded the question, seeming unusually upset. Very weird. Next up, we have the More Games button. As of right now, the screen is completely empty since RobTop pulled his older games from the stores. However, in the initial release of 2.1, there was actually some evidence in the code of a really interesting use for it. The idea was most likely scrapped since it was removed entirely in 2.11, but it's still cool, so I figured I'd throw it in. Basically, you can see that there's traces of the first two levels in Geometry Dash Meltdown and World, which most likly means that you would have actually been able to play or at least preview them from that screen. There's also some code showing that the game would pause once you're about 50% through the level, and then prompt you to download the actual game. Now, RobTop has openly stated many times that he's not making the spin-off levels playable in the main game because money, but this would have been a really cool way of doing it, and it's kind of a shame that it got cut. Or maybe I'm just biased because I really like the 7Cs. Good level. Another thing removed in 2.11 was a setting known as Ultra Low Detail Mode. As you'd expect, it's an even stronger low detail mode, but it went unused because it just didn't work that well. I mean, technically it did its job, just terribly. It's only a couple lines of code, and all it does is just delete every object in the level that the editor considers a decoration. It sounds pretty good on paper, but in practice it just makes everything look like a recent level. If you want to see what a level would have looked like with this setting, just go to the editor and delete every object with this filter enabled. Yeah. Alright, here's a really interesting one. You're probably familiar with the dialogue in Geometry Dash, but in the code there's actually a few lines that went unused. For example, on the official level page, there's some dialogue for the monster scene. This level never existed, and what are you looking at? On the main menu, the shopkeeper was supposed to offer a discount in exchange for rating the game. The Vault of Secrets has the unused lines, why are you running so fast? And what is this, some kind of Geometry Dash? In the basement, there's an old version of the second key dialogue where it instead says that it's hidden in a rainbow-filled level. Leap off the beaten path, and this, touch the key and make it unlock. Now these lines are cool and all, but this next one definitely takes the cake. In the community shop, there's a whole unused exchange where Popple says, sorry, that one's not for sale. I'm saving it for a friend. Oh, wait, you're probably familiar with Scratch. The shop is next door. I think you might be falling for it. I just wish I had the courage to tell him I'm here. Then Scratch goes, or is everything alright? To do, get real drunk and finish writing this dialogue. Then it's just blank. I've never been more disappointed. Moving on, back in December 2019, Geometry Dash Lite was temporarily updated with some 2.2 features, but it was quickly reverted afterwards. While most people were focused on the swing game mode, as well as the mysterious level from Firebird, there was actually a subtle but really significant change that a lot of people didn't even notice. And it's the fact that RobTop actually went back and made small tweaks and adjustments to the existing official levels. I tried to take note of as many changes as I could, but there's probably a couple that I missed. The ones that I found were, base after base and Electrodynamics had their missing spikes filled in. Hexagon Force had its first dual part adjustment a little bit. One of the ship parts in Blast Processing was not in there. The breakable blocks were removed from Electroman Adventures. The last coin in Stereo Madness was buffed back to its original version from 9.6. The last ship part in Theory 2 was widened a little. An extra gravity portal was added to the start of Finger Dash. The spiked block at the start of Club Step can be jumped on. Also, all the trolls in Club Step were made a lot more obvious, most likely for accessibility purposes. Tryout now has a few arrows marking where to jump in the first upside down section. And the third coin in Can't Let Go was reworked. but in my opinion, it's even worse now. The final lost feature of this video also comes from the 2.2 leak, and would you believe it, it's about Firebird. Well, kind of. So there's no data for the level itself, and RobTop even confirmed that it was a fake level. However, there is one thing he forgot to hide, and it's the guidelines for the song. Now, I tried matching it up with both Firebird by MDK as well as the secret song used in the sneak peek.
You know,
but neither
this
of
is
them
when
seem
they
to
have
match up.
emotional
So instead, I'll just
damage
tap it out for
when
you.
they're trying to copy a game that copied, basically. The original game.
Gotta say, I'm completely stumped. I have no idea what it could be. And with that, we've reached the end of the video. Hope you found all these things a little interesting. Be sure to comment if you knew about any already. And I guess there is one more thing worth mentioning.
Geometry-2.
Yeah, pretty much everything in this video was completely made up. Check the upload date. It's April Fools. And either way, you should know better than to trust me by now. Okay, later.
Whoa!
Seeking a secure investment? Gold and silver offer a safe haven.
Wait,
Go
wait,
to
wait,
BGASC.com, the #1 resource to buy your gold and silver in business for over 10 years. BGASC offers a wide variety of coins and bars. BGASC is the trusted name with unbeatable prices, with a huge inventory of gold and silver products. Better Business Bureau A+ rated and loved by customers. Protect your savings. Choose BGASC, the go-to retailer for gold and silver. BGASC, the smart choice for buying gold and silver. Visit our website now.
At Consumer Cellular, we offer amazing 5G coverage, backed up by incredible customer service. But that wouldn't mean much without super low prices. You already know we're up to half as much as the largest carriers. But guess what? AARP members can save even more.
Better skins.
Switch to Consumer Cellular now and get unlimited talk and text with a flexible data plan starting at only $20 a month. For a limited time, switch and get your second month free.
Good. Looks promising, but I'm not fucking... Oh. That game. Bye-bye.